Everyone, hi YouTube, hi, hello, it's me, it's Professor Broman, and we're back. And I thought that it would be fun if I were to try my hand at doing what everyone else does and tell you the top 5 things I think you need to know about the new season right now is what we're going to talk about. Number 1! Saint 14 is back. I already know that. But Saint 14 is also hidden in a mission. There's a whole bunch of Saint 14 experience hidden inside of a mission. And many of you might be hearing your friends talk about this mission that I'm trying to be cagey about to not spoil. But here's how you get to it. Talk to Osiris. Talk to Osiris a lot, like a whole lot, and do all of the quests. Once you finish the quest line for the thing, for the sundial and all this stuff, there's a little bit more quests. And when you finish those, you get to go on a fun, special, super secret mission. Shh. Which brings me to point number 2. It's very important. Osiris is bugged. He's a little weird with handing out these missions. Okay. He's very weird when it comes to hanging out the missions. In fact, some people went so far as to assume they had done everything, finished their game for the day, and saw other people doing stuff they hadn't done, and they were like, where'd you get that from? And people are like, Osiris. And then everyone's like, what the fuck?
3, 2, 1, flex.
Okay. And everyone's super duper mad. So talk to Osiris a lot. If he doesn't have what you need, cycle back into him, talk to him again. If that doesn't work, restart your game and talk to him. It's a little buggy, but it'll get fixed. On to the next thing. Number 3. Obelisks. They're a whole self-contained system that ties directly back into the season pass. So here's the thing. You're going to get fractaline stuff. Okay. You're going to get fractaline. We're going to find the right word. It's called fractaline. It's called fractaline gobbledygook. You're going to get super prepared. This is why Broman doesn't do this stuff, chat. All right. Okay. What am I looking for? All right. So you got all this important fractaline stuff, fractaline harvests. Okay. You need this to power up your obelisks. All right. And we'll talk about that in a second. But as your obelisks rank up, you're going to unlock these things. Okay. Which are armor mods for the season. And while you're doing that, you're also going to level up or get the opportunity to level up these extractors. I'm not sure how high these go, but basically each one of these obelisks is going to empower you to get more fractaline harvest out of the rest of the video game without just doing the specific quests here. There's lots of different ways to get fractaline stuff. But what you want to probably do right now is focus on one of these. That is the activity you like. Right now it's Gambit and Crucible. I'm sure the other two will be like maybe Nightfalls and then Raids. I have no idea. Or Vanguard stuff and then Raids, but who knows? But right now, if you're trying to get as much Fractaline as you can, weekly quests, any quests from Osiris, you can do this on all your characters, and then weekly rewards from some of these. Crucible gave me some, and I think Gambit did as well. It might be tied into the obelisks, but you want to level up the obelisks so that you get these increased enhancements. You know, more Seraphite, more Fractaline Harvest from other stuff. Increases the capacity of weapon frames that you can, I guess, get every time by 1. And then it allows you to permanently increase how much rewards you get from the sundial as well. So that's dope. Next question, Fractaline Harvest. We kind of covered it, but collecting Fractalines is it's a pain in the ass and it's not super obvious in the beginning. It's going to be slow going at the start, which is why I would recommend powering up one of the obelisks for your favorite activity as much as you can, so you can just sort of dump materials into it until you get everything that you want. Or if you're just on that season pass, grind a doodle. Can't say words today. I need to do patrols and collect materials on Mars, so let's do that. So Fractaline Harvest, it'll probably get easier as the season goes on, as everything in general is going to get more rewarding for you. But if you're looking to grind right now, I'd focus on leveling one of these obelisks. and making sure that it has, you know, the activity that you enjoy playing the most. So Crucible or Gambit are your options now. I'm sure those will expand later. And finally, there are new weapon perks that you want to get. There are new weapon perks that you want to get, and I know what you're thinking, but I'm so sick of weapon perks. These can't be that good. And that would be where you're wrong! Two of the ones I want to highlight for you are Osmosis and Vorpal Weapon. So Osmosis allows you to take a non-energy weapon and turn it into an energy weapon by using a grenade. The obvious example for this is the pinnacle weapon, the Steel Feather Repeater. You can see right now it's kinetic, and once I can throw a grenade, which I can't do right now, wow. But once I can throw a grenade, it'll change over to Void, or it would be Solar, or it would be Arc, depending on what I was using, you know, as my subclass. It's really cool. It gives you an option to carry a kinetic weapon that can also serve as an energy weapon, and it's another way for you to carry an offhand thing if you're in a mission with locked loadouts and things like that. Very exciting. And then the second one, and this still needs a little bit of testing, is called Vorpal Blade. So Vorpal Blade is actually an interesting perk. It has a really interesting perk name, and it does something very specific. So Vorpal Blade increases weapon damage against bosses, vehicles, and guardians with their super active. So this is the kind of gun that you want to use to kill supers with. At least that's what they're aiming for with this perk. It also increases damage against bosses, and I'm not sure when I've used it in Gambit, when it's been spinning up, it seems to do a sizable difference. Whether or not that perk in particular is going to end up being like the end-all be-all boss killing perk, I think requires a lot more testing. But if you're looking for new perks, Osmosis and Vorpal Blade, or Vorpal Weapon, are going to be the two things that are the newest to the loot pool. So there you go, YouTube. How about that for produced content, huh? Big clap. Big clap. Those are the top 5 things that I think you need to know right now about the new season. Talk to you next time.